From West Seattle Bowl, here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Exciting tournament here on a Sunday afternoon. Any age, any skill level, I present to you the difference in age. 12-year-old Ewan Oster going for his second career scratch title, going up against veteran Tyler Coates, looking for win number 13 of his career. And win number 14 of his career, I beg your pardon. This is the fourth frame for Tyler. He went double open and then gets that strike here. He's got himself an 8-pin lead through those 4 frames. Ewan just 12, Tyler 20. 21 and under to bowl these things. Ewan just won a matchup of 12-year-olds in this very unusual Pac Northwest Conference where the younger guys and gals seem to be having all the luck and all the results right now. We should have a U21 in the Northwest because it's 7 out of 8 U17s in the scratch finals this week. Tyler, the only old man to make the top 4, and right now he takes an 18-pin lead with the result of that. To the left, handicap title match just getting started. That's Alina McDougall. She's taking on the guy who was hogging the camera a second ago, Eddie Strange. It's a 30-pin handicap difference. Alina's got to win that match by 30 to tie, 31 to win. Eddie has been excited, to say the least, as you should be to get to this point of a big tournament, as Ewan scatters that rack. It's Esther, I've been informed, by the way, too. I've been calling it Oster forever. Esther is the correct pronunciation of O-S-T-E-R. And Ewan is correctly pronounced George. So, that was funnier than you acted. Here comes Eddie, also a 12-year-old, so youth being served all over the place. He guttered on his first shot and doesn't cover up the spare there. Throw ball. He's got a vocal contingent cheering him on, which is wonderful to hear. Yeah, as Esther crushes that rack. Matches with the double of his own to get it back to an 8-pin margin. See if Eddie can do better in his second frame here as we go whoop, back and forth. Little stumbles, but gets the 9. Subdivision's already wrapped up. Ava Rodman won her first girls scratch title with the win over Sienna Stoner, while U17 went to Liam Hartman. He had a win over Dohone in that subdivision. Eddie struggles through his first 2 frames. It's a different story when all of a sudden you're in the title match. It's a little quieter. You're the only bowlers left standing. The crowd really wants to encourage him here. He's just waiting for the good result to do so. McDougall had to have a little bit of thumb surgery before her spare attempt in the first frame, and she goes high here. She escaped, and I mean escaped, the semifinal match by 1 pin over top seed Spencer Desarts. She went 7 out in the 10th. Spencer got his split converted into 10th, but then 7 counted. And that was the difference in the match. Wow, light hit, sprays them all. Tyler's been struggling with approaches today, different lines today. It looks like he might be putting it all together. That's his 6th strike in 7 frames. Well over in handicap, Alina's got the only mark through 2 frames. Yesterday's champ, Mac, of course.
Just wait. We got a show.
Had the Tyler show. You're always a show, Mac. I'm not at all worried about that. Oh! Anyone really needed to trip that 4 right there. Match the 4-bagger. He's not going to get it. Second place yesterday. The youngest bowler to ever win a scratch title with us on the approach right now. McDougall gets that strike in the 3rd. Looks like her thumb might survive for the next 7 frames. People not in the Northwest might see Ewan and Dohone 12-year-olds in the finals all the time and go, oh! This Northwest Conference is light. No, it ain't. These youngsters are good. So that's a good strike for Eddie, and that was as subdued as Eddie's been in the last half hour. If he catches this double, there's been a certain thing he's been doing. We'll see if he does that thing again. Oster scatters the light hit exactly the way Tyler had that hit there as he checks the approach. Big thanks to Jeff and Joe and the whole crew here at West Seattle for hosting us. Busy 32-lane center that's been around since the 50s. Amazing food. They turned their old Chinese place into a tiki bar with amazing food. Pretty darn cool joint. Get out of here if you can find an alternate instead of the bridge. Eddie up quickly. I already heard some of this crowd saying he's got to slow down. That's easier said than done when you're a first-time finalist and he can't believe he missed that spare. Dejection. When you ride high with those emotions like Eddie does, it's easy to, crash down the other way too. He's got to prevent that from happening. Tyler again checks the approaches and again crushes 10 in the pit. Hugo trips out the 4-7. Good shot. Also looking for her first career title, even though she made the All-Star team last year. It was out benefit of a win. It's hard to win 40, 50 person tournaments like we have in handicap. So. Consistency paid off in All-Star. She'll be looking for a double here, but it looks like it'll be Coates up. Well, now Alina has the quicker approach. Tyler getting in cruise control. For a long time. Sure. 30. For a long time, Coates had ambitions of catching Northwest all-time title lead. That's Ryan Nicholas at 19. He's still in range, but Tyler hasn't won a lot lately, so the range has gotten tougher, and man, another solid 9 for Esther. As Alina covers number 5 now. He's got 1.5 seasons left to catch, Mr. Nicholas. We'll see how much he chooses to bowl with us or other events that he's eligible for. Spare for Ewan, but he's going to have to deal with the ignominy of a back-to-back second. Oh, there goes Eddie. Starting to fire up again. Guarantee you he's having the time of his life all day long today. He's been winning matches, and when things have been going, his reaction has been like so. Yeah! I can't wait to see another one. Hope he gets the strike here. Come on, 10-pin! Be nice to this kid. Strange in the 6th. No. There will be no yay on that one. Important for him to get the 1. You saw how much the count mattered in the previous match. Pulled on titanium today. Medium-high score. Slightly minus to make the first cut. Mac Reese made the finals yesterday. Was the cut today, I think, at minus 19. Scratch right around plus 50 or so, right? 49. That's plus 49 exactly. Tour moves on to Colorado next week and back into Northwest the end of April in Forest Grove. As of course the fill ball carries, as it always does. A fine 194, nothing wrong with that. Just Coates found the look. He's got a chance for 11 out of 12 here. Second feels like the worst thing in the world, but really it's a dominant weekend. Everybody else, maybe except the 2 winners, wish they had that. You're spelling ebonite wrong. I don't remember what he left, but his only error was an 8 out in the 3rd. I think that winds up to a 264 possible, I believe. We'll see. We will see. 30. Doesn't like that ball. Yeah, way wide right band, and she leaves an ugly cluster there. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4 counts. And make it a 263 title winning performance. for now 14-time champ Tyler Brooks.
Two shirts.
No shame in that, man. Alright. I'm literally on my knees right now. I'll see if I can.
Eddie, let's go.
That's right. That's right. Eddie's got a loud vocal crowd and we love it. They're trying desperately to get him back into this game. This is the 7th frame. And that is the Eddie Stranger action we have been seeing for the last couple hours here. Fun kid. I'm going to squeeze right in between you just to get a good shot here. I don't mean to cut anybody off. So again, the difference is 30. He's got 72 through 6, 92. He's right in this game. He's only down by 18, getting 30, so he's actually leading right now. Here he goes in the 8th. Way wide, way back. And fortunate to get 9 out of that. He'll take that. He would love to take the spare out of that. Look out. Ooh, just by it. So each bowler has had their opportunities to put a hammerlock in this match, and there's been a couple oopsies on each side. McDougal's got another chance here in the 8th and 9th. Let's see what she can do. Yeah, she'll take the 9 if she can mark. She'll pick up 10 pins in that frame, which should get her within a mark, right? Yeah, in fact, she spares it up. They'll be dead tied for 8 frames. Alina's trying to control her thumb. Eddie's trying to control his emotions. That water cup barely made it up out of his hand over there. Nice spare from McDougal. Very good. Well, the handicap difference is 30. McDougal's lead is 30. 2 frames to go. Who wants it the most? Thank you for your opinion.
Thank you.
That's the correct opinion for McDougal in the 9th. Spare working. Gotta get over there. Oh, it does. That's a big strike. That was on the spare, so she holds all of that count to remain dead tie. And the entertaining one now back up in the 9th frame. What can he pull off here? He's gonna go left. Oh, he tickles him off!
Yes! You got it! Keep it up!
The way Brooklyn keeps the match dead tied heading into the 10th. If they happen to tie, we go immediately into a 2-frame roll-off in handicap. 1 shot and scratch, 2 frames in handicap. 10 frames, strike out. It's close.
Yeah!
Wow.
That's Eddie, I know. You got this. Take your
He's kind of been all over the place this game, but comes up with a perfect shot in the 10th when he needs it the most to catch the double. Essentially anything he does, Alina's going to have to match.
You got this, Eddie.
Whoop, whoop. Wow.
You're good. You're good. Take your time. You're good.
Listen, that looked funky, but that was a mature move out of Eddie. If it doesn't feel right, stop. He barely managed to stop, but he did. You can, as long as you hold on to the ball, he could have even crossed the line in that case. It wouldn't have been a foul or anything. Stop, fully reset, get yourself ready to throw the biggest ball of the day, and here it is.
You got that. You're good.
Very good shot. Gets the 9.
You got it.
Alina matches it to tie. Alina beats it to win. Getting a fist bump from Dad right below me here. He's His opportunities are few and far away. Every pin could matter here. He does convert it.
Way to finish.
Lena must win by 31, strike 9 spare is a tie. Double is a win, less than strike 9 spare, Eddie wins. That's close to Brooklyn. Oh, the Brooklyn doesn't fall. Let's see when he realizes.
You won.
Make a spare, Lena.
Oh yeah, my handicap.
It's crystallizing.
Ask him.
Lena put up a brave fight just to keep her hand on her hand. That poor thing's filled with new skin and protective skin and rosin and blood and everything else. That's going to be just a mark short. But matches her career high finish. She's doing well on tour. There's the shot she wanted. Was. Great match. She didn't quite cover the 21. Eddie Strange is a JBT champion. Oh, gee. You're both fantastic. Eddie rides his cheerleader to the win. We'll do it all over again in Colorado next weekend.